The battlefield trembled beneath forces powerful enough to reshape history. Thunder split the heavens, ancient legends awakened, and every warrior present understood a single truth. They were witnessing an event that would echo across generations. Yet amid the chaos, a deeper question emerged. What happens when victory reveals an even greater challenge waiting beyond it? The answer unfolded through the actions of warriors, kings, and legends, whose choices carried the weight of entire civilizations. The events centered on the aftermath of Xion's remarkable achievement against Daggrull. Her determination, strength, and unwavering spirit pushed one of the oldest and most feared beings in existence to acknowledge her power. Daggrull himself openly admitted his respect, declaring, "No one has made me shed blood since Veldanava way back when. You should be proud, Xion." That statement carried tremendous significance. It represented more than praise. It symbolized recognition from a being whose existence stretched back into mythology. Xion earned that acknowledgement through courage, skill, and relentless conviction. She stood before overwhelming power and forced a legend to see her as an equal worthy of respect. However, the battle revealed a larger reality. Daggrull's defeat never signaled the end of the conflict. Instead, it marked the beginning of something far more dangerous. As he rose once again, his presence transformed the atmosphere itself. His aura expanded across the battlefield, swallowing confidence and replacing it with awe. Every warrior present felt the shift. This moment highlighted one of the central themes of the story. True power often reveals itself after adversity. Daggrull rose stronger, more focused, and more determined than before. His return demonstrated that legendary beings possess depths far beyond ordinary understanding. Strength alone rarely decides the outcome of conflicts involving figures who embody the forces of nature. At this crucial turning point, Veldora stepped forward. Throughout the conflict, he carried his characteristic confidence and humor, yet this moment revealed another side of his character. He recognized the scale of the threat and willingly accepted responsibility. His words carried unusual gravity as he declared his intention to face Daggrull directly. The confrontation between Veldora and Daggrull immediately transcended ordinary warfare. Their exchange reflected mutual respect between rivals who understood each other's capabilities. Neither sought excuses, neither searched for advantages. Both desired a battle fought at their absolute limits. Their decision to assume their true forms elevated the conflict into something mythological. Veldora became the embodiment of storms, while Daggrull reunited with Glusord and Fen to break the ancient seal of Ashura. The result stunned everyone present. Three giants merged into a single divine entity, a six-armed and three-headed god of destruction whose appearance seemed capable of shaking reality itself. The transformation carried immense symbolic meaning. Daggrull represented raw force, ancient violence, and unstoppable momentum. His rebirth as Ashura demonstrated the terrifying potential hidden within forgotten legends. Every observer immediately understood that conventional measures held little value against such a being. Even Luminous, a ruler known for her strength and composure, openly acknowledged the truth before her. The sight of Ashura inspired profound respect across the battlefield. Every warrior realized they stood in the presence of power worthy of divine recognition. Yet the story never focused solely on overwhelming strength. It also emphasized leadership. As the battle approached its next stage, Veldora and Daggrull directed their attention toward the safety of those around them. Each leader issued orders designed to protect allies from the catastrophic consequences of their clash. Their actions demonstrated that genuine leadership extends beyond personal glory. It includes responsibility, foresight, and concern for those who place their trust in others. Veldora especially embraced this role. Through thought communication, he instructed Xion, Adelman, Alberto, and the others to unite their efforts. He understood that survival required cooperation. Individual talent held value, but collective action created the foundation necessary to endure unimaginable danger. His communication with Daggrull's sons further reinforced this idea. He awakened them and commanded them to witness the coming battle. Through this act, Veldora transformed the confrontation into a lesson for future generations. History gains meaning when witnesses carry its stories forward. Another powerful theme emerged through the reactions of those observing the conflict. The battlefield contained former enemies, rival factions, and warriors carrying deep grievances. Yet the escalating destruction erased those divisions. Survival demanded unity. Personal disputes gave way to shared purpose. This realization reached its peak through Luminous's decision. Recognizing the devastating consequences of the battle unfolding before them, she proposed cooperation between both armies. Her suggestion reflected wisdom born from experience. She saw value in preserving lives rather than pursuing temporary advantages. The proposal required courage. Extending trust toward rivals during a war demanded extraordinary confidence and conviction. Yet Luminous understood that leadership sometimes involves creating opportunities for unity where division once existed. Basara immediately recognized the significance of her offer. He saw compassion behind her words and understood the sincerity of her intentions. His acceptance transformed a battlefield divided by conflict into a defensive alliance united by necessity. This cooperation illustrated one of the most meaningful ideas within the narrative. Shared survival often creates stronger bonds than shared victories. Warriors from opposing sides stood together because they recognized a common future worth protecting. Meanwhile, the clash between Veldora and Daggrull continued escalating. The two legends wielded thunder itself as a weapon. Lightning filled the battlefield, striking across vast distances with enough force to annihilate armies. Their power reshaped the environment around them. Heaven roared. Earth trembled. Energy surged in every direction. Yet neither combatant gained an immediate advantage. Their mastery of lightning neutralized direct attacks, creating a spectacle where immense energies collided and dispersed across the battlefield. The resulting chaos forced everyone present to concentrate entirely on survival. This sequence reinforced the scale of their confrontation. The battle extended beyond physical combat. It represented a collision between ancient ideals, legendary reputations, and mythological forces that had shaped the world for ages. By this point, every observer understood that they were witnessing history unfold in real time. The story ultimately captures the intersection of strength, responsibility, unity, and legacy. Xi'an demonstrated the power of determination. Daggrull embodied the enduring force of ancient legends. Luminous revealed the wisdom required to preserve lives. Basara showed the value of recognizing sincerity. Veldora embraced the burden of leadership while stepping onto the grandest stage imaginable. Together, their actions created a narrative far larger than a simple battle. They transformed conflict into a testament of character, conviction, and purpose. As thunder continued to roar across the heavens and legends tested their limits against one another, every witness gained something invaluable, a story worthy of remembrance. And somewhere between the storm and the god of destruction, destiny quietly opened its next page, waiting for those brave enough to discover what stood beyond the horizon.